Hello and welcome back. Today we're playing as the Dutch East Indies, formerly the Irish East Indies. The last episode, we've just been trying to find a spot to Dominion Netherlands. We're more than strong enough to Dominion Netherlands. The problem is we're getting like 3+ great powers just dogpiling us anytime we want to declare war. And what they're trying to get off of us is these unrecognized states. They're just trying to annex like all of our unrecognized subjects. And I think that however the AI's aggression is programmed, they just really just want to go in on annexing any unrecognized power that you have as a subject, and so as a consequence, I think that we just need to annex all these guys before going for the Netherlands. And one of the advantages for having all of them is they all get 5 free construction, but once we have 1700 construction, this is not so big a deal. So we're just going to look to keep annexing these guys, keep on keeping on. Currently we have this native uprising, so we can't do anything, but after that we're going to try and annex some more of these guys. We did lose Liberia to France, which is a bit of a disgrace, a bit of a embarrassment, but life continues. Alright, and then we will also try and handle our government administration problem. And this episode will probably be a little bit of a shorter episode, but we will try and see if we can, annex a lot of these guys. We had a little bit of a drop-off there, too, losing Liberia. A bit unfortunate. We're making a ton of money, though, on the back of just switching our tax system onto proportional. We would make a little bit more on graduated, but we're going to let the trade unions cool down and just be kind of happy with us for now. Or sorry, the industrialists, and not look to upset them. It's not essential that we switch these immediately, and we might want to do the child labor one first or something like this. Expand some institutions. We'll see how things are shaking out. Speaking of, I think we do want to start adding some more government administration in the back there. We do have them as we also probably want to dominion the Philippines. This is also a worthwhile thing, and we'll probably do that for a big chunk of infamy, because we're currently sitting on no infamy. And then, will you take this yet? No. But we're just clapping you. We should maybe have more guys over there. We also added some more military to the queue. Another 10% on our military. Maybe this is not even enough. Let's add a little bit more. Let's 25 all these. Because we are starting to make some more money, and it seems that we are coming to a bit of a head with these GPs in a general sense. So we kind of want to wrap up this run here, and the goal for the run is moving the capital to Holland, because I thought that would be funny, and it's proving a lot more difficult than I anticipated. Of course, a big aspect of this run was just trying to get to multiculturalism and suffering under the severe discrimination, but now we don't discriminate against anything. We are mostly Javan and Han. China is in our customs union as well, which is why we're getting a lot of Han people, or one of the reasons. Alright, so now we have this. We will declare Dominion on the Philippines. I suppose we will save for the inevitable finger sticking and pieing. But we want to do this anyways. This is a higher infamy war goal, and so we will try and see who wants to stick their finger in our pie here. We'll also put in war reparations to make them more likely to back down. We are making quite a bit of money. We could expand construction a whole lot. I think we're still leaning towards being the military solution here, but we will take a look at what we can do in terms of the naval bases. Let's fully just expand them out in Java. Finish the colonization in Kazambi. France sides with the Philippines. What do you want from us, France? What do you want? Of course, they want to conquer one of these little boyos. It's so annoying. It's so frustrating. It's unbelievable. Just 100% of these plays, they're just joined again, and it's I mean, we could fight just France. The problem is, not only do they want to join and they want to take this stuff, they don't actually have to occupy it in order to enforce their war goal. They don't have to occupy it. They don't have to occupy our capital. We will just get a ticking negative war score, and there's not much we can do about it unless we have a way bigger military than them to force them to decay faster than us. And so it's okay, we can declare to annex this guy. And then let's see who wants to join now. I mean, this will be easier for us to enforce, or significantly easier to enforce. We'll just mobilize everyone, and I don't know. We'll just try and figure it out. We'll unstar East Java. But now, France is going to join, and they're going to ask for, like, Jambi, or whatever, right? And so it's just going to be like this. The AI is just, and this is in 1.2.2 specifically, not 1.2.1, not 1.2.0. The AI is just unbelievable. They're unbelievably aggressive about trying to help out with this stuff. So I think we could probably fight off Russia. I don't know, but let's see what Russia wants. Oh, they want Pontiac. So like, you know, and it's just it's the exact same. They just want to annex our subjects. And I mean, we can land from behind and we can enforce really easy on this. So this is like kind of whatever. But can we sway anyone? Like useful? No, not really. We're not going to put any war goals on Russia. That way we can decay them below 0. They're almost weak enough that we would actually want to try and like fight them and beat them up and take something and like release Ukraine or whatever. But they're not quite there. It's all just very frustrating. At least only one GP is trying to join against us though. So this is, I suppose, some sort of plus. But we will, I mean, we're just going to build up a military, I guess. I don't know. Let's get into it, I guess. We'll just add 50% onto our military. I guess after malaria prevention, we'll go for breach loading. If we're gonna need to do this big, massive fight against a ton of great powers all at once, I guess we might as well prepare for it. We might even be the largest economy in the game. No, we're close though. Boy, are we close! Wow, that's all close. But I don't know. We're gonna push Russia here. We're gonna see the duels, so it's between this gentleman who's a jingoist and this gentleman who's a market liberal. Yeah, sure, you guys can fight. Alright, market liberal's dead. Unfortunate. What do we have now? A feminist. Fantastic. We actually really like feminists. So now, actually, let's put the feminists in... can we put the feminists in government? No. Let's do this. No? Okay. Put the feminists in government, and we will try and pass women's suffrage. Which, of course, will make the industrialists, who are now feminists, very happy. We are going to land with our 20 stack here. Which is really cheeky, so we're just, like, going to guarantee enforce, and then hopefully we won't... Russia will have not caused enough damage to our troops to allow us to decay. They are going to be able to enforce us without having to land us, which is absurd, but what can be done? We are going to be using the shift button to expand construction, so we're going to come over here. Actually, we're just going to go every place that has 7. We're just going to shift click here. So that'll be quite a lot of extra construction, but we're making hand over fist here, so this seems fine. Yep. We're going to enforce on them pretty quickly, and then hopefully we enforce on Russia. Now, I do believe we have a truce with France, except did France join against us on the Philippines war? I think they did. So they can still, like, join in against us on our wars and to take our stuff. It's very... I am not a fan of the way that you are just having to slog through great powers, it feels like, on this patch, if you have any subjects that are unrecognized powers. I think that this is the heuristic. I mean, we noticed it with Sokoto, or sorry, with Spain. When we were playing as Spain, they did the exact same thing, just always trying to take Zululand. Always, 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 which was our unrecognized subject. So I guess we just have to annex all these boils and then go after them. We have, like, no infamy, though. Like, we want to accrue some infamy, man. Here they come. We should have been patrolling the coast in Pontiac, I guess. I don't know, we're gonna have to land, or re-land this. Maybe. They're decaying pretty fast though here. I wish we could get this guy to stand by over here and just stand there, which unfortunately we can't. Rubber plantations are unlocked. Let's go, baby. I don't think we have any use for rubber yet. Now we can put in... And we will just land the back of their invasion with our 20 cent, and this should sort them out pretty handedly. We're making so much money. We're going to decrease taxes. A couple notches, actually. We should shoot up the SOL, which should help with the migration, but we're already going to get a ton of migration anyways. Yeah, this is a slow decay, so I think we can hold on to everything. But thinking is the first step to failure. Now, why can't we... oh, no, no party agrees. Yeah. And now they're over there. We'll have this guy stand by. But, I suppose... I mean, we're going to get to the construction. Where's the construction in the queue? Let's find it and just kick it to the top, I think. Okay. Don't mind him getting a little less popular. I do want to get this through, so... not a big deal. We should be intercepting here. And you should be deciding that you think this was a bad idea to begin with, which it was. And let's just come in here and try and see if we can 51 some boys. These aren't very profitable anyways. These are kind of profitable, so this is now 30, 31, 41, 51, okay. 51 in West Java. Central Java, we'll add 20 there. Or sorry, 10. It's not quite where we want to be. Although, East Java, we'll add some shipyards. We actually will 51 this. So it's 31, 41, 51. The reason being is we're going to do electricity somewhat soon, and that requires engines, and so we were going to put the engines in place before we do that. And this will be good. It's good. West Java already is coming up on something. Equatoria is not... I mean... Equatoria, we could integrate Equatoria here. No, we can't yet. Okay, so fair enough. So we don't want to build manufactories in Equatoria because it's not integrated. So let's go to industry, and the only other place that has... Yeah, so let's, I guess, build up in Kalebs a little bit. Food industry, Baluchistan is integrated. Let's do that. Let's 51 them. And now, of course, the auto queue will kind of value. I'm going to add a couple more there. So this stuff now, this is a big one, the malaria prevention. So now we're just going to colonize everywhere, and we're going to colonize real fast. And we also will increase the institution for colonization, which of course we will need a bit more. We have a ton of battalions in reserve, it doesn't really matter. Actually, it does matter, we're going to promote some guys. Not him, because he's a landowner. Let's see, who can we get? This guy's decent, and this guy was also decent, so we'll just do the two of them, and those will be some small boyos to spread out, and we got some big boyos too. And Russia, do you want a peace agreement? Nope, you don't? Well, this is unfortunate. Let's see, again, we were looking to see if we have insufficient tax capacity. We do in Sund Islands and East Java, so we'll come up 5 more there. In East Java, 1, and then we'll put 1 in the back of the queue, and then Central Java, we'll add 5 to the back of the queue for you. just because we need more bureaucracy anyways. And we're hemorrhaging a decent amount of money, but we can always increase the taxes back up. They're pretty low right now. Colonization speed is cranking up now, so we might be able to get, we might be able to squeeze through here and get out on Heerland. We'll see what we can do. This is cranked up quite a bit since we lowered taxes, and this line is looking even more vertical, but it was already so vertical. How do you get more vertical? And they made another effort, I suppose, here, but we're just going to beat them back. About a 0% chance that they can enforce. But see, look, there's no zero cap, even though they don't have anything from us. So as long as they just cause a lot of damage, we would have to give up. We're gonna look at Clout, and yeah, we're gonna give credit to the Industrialists here. Yeah. We just have to cause a bit more damage to them. But the landings are tough. Wait, did their landing fail? How'd their landing fail? That looked like it was just a slam dunk. Well, we're gonna... Alright, well, we're not gonna get women's suffrage, unfortunately. We could get women in the workplace, but it's a bit harder to go all the way through once you do that one, so we're not gonna do that one. And so, we're probably gonna pull the Industrialists out of government here. Because they're cramping our style. We would have more loyalists without them. Can you just go home? Yeah? No, apparently not. What are you trying to do to Oyo? You're trying to puppet Oyo. And why does no GP want to join against you and take Sokoto? Well, there's no coastal access, so there's that. But maybe... I mean, we could try again for the Netherlands. I just know that people are gonna, like, dogpile us, though. We've eliminated one of the people that they can ask for, but... We are losing a decent amount of money here, but this is super fine. We wanted to be deficit spending anyways. We got laissez-faire and, like, this sort of stuff, so... super okay with this. In fact, so okay with it, I think we're gonna do even more of it. Oh, you got a nice even 300. That's just 100. Ooh. This stuff. Russia, will you give up now? No, you won't. Okay, cool. Super cool. Super cool, Russia. No. Alright, we're just going to assign a bunch of guys to the fronts. All this time we could have been decaying infamy. I mean, we still can. Let's see if we can... Yeah, we can trade agreement these guys. And we can protectorate them, so we will be decaying. We're going to stop bankrolling as well, because they're probably going to be... we can protectorate Peru, Bolivia now. We'll keep bankrolling them. And we can invite you to the customs union. Use an obligation. And we are wrecking these guys. Will you take the peace deal? No, because you partially landed. Yeah. The Devil's Railroad. Yeah. For 5 years? Devil's Railroad. Because you'd think, hey, I'm making so much progress here. So you're not, though. Once we kick them off the island, they should be done. We will swap that up. So I don't think we're going to need the Navy again. This war... Yeah, clapped. Eliminated. Get out of here. We'll annex Jambi, I think. We'll film. Which was not spreading to us, so we'll turn it on and then we'll hit the event and we'll be like, hey, cool, look at us. Okay. Wrong thing. Unfortunately, we get a native uprising at the most annoying time because we're about to finish up this war. So we're just like locked in here, so that's annoying. Defensive pact from... looks like that's Japan. I don't think so. I don't think we want this. You're like, oh, I'm so close to getting this. Except he's not at all. So maybe we just... since we actually accrued a little bit of infamy puppeting people, maybe we just take Jambi or something, and Aish, and like look to shore up people's ability to join wars against us, like grasping for stuff. Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't start a war now because we have to deal with this. Really silly. Can't start 2 wars at once, of course. The standard state of affairs. Let's take a look at what we got going on over here. Well, if you build it, they will come. That's how that works, right? So we will kind of build this stuff up a bit. This is not employing very well, but that's fine. We can just switch to this. Let's look and see if we can rotary valve. Let's rotary valve all those. Hey, you won't make money. Surely the tools will make money on water tube boiler. Nope, they won't. Weird, weird, weird. Okay. I mean, we could go for more coal to try and get there. So we'll look and see where there's a ton of labor. We'll just add a bunch of coal in these spots. Egypt now owes us an obligation. I don't think we're going to protect her then. Well, we could maybe sometime soon. Yeah, if they get better relations, because they're not even friendly yet. Of course, get another native uprising. That's fantastic. So we will not be declaring a war for quite some time here. We're running out of bureaucracy. Really quick, actually. So we're going to see if... nope, there's no place that doesn't have enough. Oh, we're currently building some bureaucracy. We'll put another 5 in the back of the queue for this. Because we're about to finish some right now, right on time. We want protected speech, the people's wants it. We could maybe go... I mean, I kind of want to get on regulatory bodies at some point. The Industrialists won't like this. But... this does avoid some negative event chains later, I think. If I'm not mistaken about the game mechanics, which of course, as always, I can be. Oh, we get another native uprising, which is just forcing all of our guys to just stay mobilized for eternity. Because they are all mobilized currently. But we are finishing up colonies. Well, kind of. We're also colonizing way faster. Yeah, but it looks like we're going to get cut off here. Or wait, why is this not... why are we not making progress here, yeah? Oh, we are, it's just slow? Yeah. Auto construction is handling a bunch of railroads. Colonial affairs have increased, which is nice. It's going to speed things up a bit. Ethiopia's not yet formed. I've been pretty good about that, though. Should be able to enforce pretty quick here. We are going to... let's just come and take a look about 40 or 50 wanting some stuff. Now, Zanzibar is not incorporated, neither is Equatoria, so we don't really want to build up stuff there. Kenya is incorporated. So is East Java. These aren't profitable currently. Central Java has kind of got a good thing going. We'll just add to Central Java and here on that front. And so this is 41, 51, 36, 41, 51. And here, so it's 45, 51. Paper, West Java, I guess. Glassworks, Eastern Mali. Yikes. There's so much in Eastern Mali. So this is 28, 31, 41, 51. Get regular bodies. Promotion, sure, you earned it. All play at no work. Who are you? Yeah, you're an opium addict. Fire him. Whatever. I didn't think that was important. Australian Liberal Revolt. Hell yeah, brothers. Get breech loaders, sharpen artillery. This is gonna be a pretty big one. We're gonna come in here, find the arms industries, breech loaders, better PM. We could maybe go monitor. I think we're fine. Unless we wanted to go ahead of time to trench. Don't really want to do that. I really want electricity though. Actually, elastics would be kind of good as well. We'll go electricity though. We got enforced on air. Oh, we just need to enforce on the last guy. Last native uprising. We're gonna save and maybe try and go after the Netherlands. Probably not gonna be able to, and I'm gonna have to incorporate some of these guys. I guess we need to put some more of this at the front of the queue. I'm gonna put a few. Yeah, the thing is our population is just absolutely exploding, which is why we're constantly needing to expand the bureaucracy. Let's see if we need to recruit a general. Yeah, we need a ton more generals. We have stuff going on in the Congo HQ. This guy's really good. And let's recruit some more. That's 40. So 350 battalions now. We're going to be on shortly. The Democratic Party wins yet again. We could look to put the feminist in. We got an anarchist. Kind of was curious. They do endorse multiculturalism, the anarchists. So they are the two. Are we... Okay, we enforced. So let's save. And then try and see if we can dominion the Netherlands like we want to. Let's make sure that won't kick us over. Yeah, it won't kick us over. Or actually, it will kick us over 25. Alright, F it. We think Great Britain... I think we can handle just Great Britain, actually. So we're gonna... just take a look at what we can do. We'll soon be under 25. We can... Oh, look at all this wanting to sway against us. Literally, like, every GP is like, nope, 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 nope. Alright, we can maybe sway France. What do we have to offer? Humiliate Great Britain doesn't work. Open market doesn't work. War reparations doesn't work. Conquer state doesn't seem to work. Revoke claim? Nope. Treaty port. Eastern New Guinea. We don't want to give it a New Guinea, but we don't mind giving it a Gabon. I think we could fight this, us and France versus Great Britain, pretty easily. And we can also get Brazil on our side. We're just going to mobilize everyone. Well, Russia sides with the Netherlands. France sides with us. I think we can fight this. But let's just see. Ooh, the banning slavery in Aish. We don't mind giving that up. UK just joined because they wanted to. Oop. We had Spain join against us. Getting Belgium to join would be nice. We can call in an obligation to do this. Well, actually, I think it'd actually be bad. Because I think that we don't want the fronts, the extra fronts. Oh, they think they're losing this, actually. I mean, we can call in the obligation. See if we could do something else useful with the obligation, but if the answer is no, then... yeah, let's call it in. F it. We'll just put everyone on that front. Except for that guy. That guy will defend the capital. Maybe we want him to defend the capital? Yeah. Certainly we want the offensive planner with supply requisitions to be offensive. Yeah, all these offensive planners, and then we'll leave the 83 guy behind. And we'll look to land Holland with the 90, or sorry, with the 83 that's already over there. And we can sway Brazil. Can offer an obligation for this. Kind of tempted to just get as big a slog as possible. Also real tempted to take Gabon from France. Sorry, Britain, to avoid or hero from them. Which is not a tremendous amount of infamy, but will hurt them a lot in terms of the colonization game. I think taking Congo hurts them the most, though, or whatever this is, Gabon. Could still load. You know, maybe we just need to not get over 25 infamy doing this, but... oh my god, I'm looking for Gabon, I can't find it. This is what this is, right? Gotta look for both Gabon and British Gabon. I think this is just Congo. Oh, British Congo would cut them off too. Nice and proper. So, just go for that, I guess. Put the bandit over here then. Britain declares a rivalry. Oh no. Now, we don't have fronts with Cape colonies, so we only want to put in war goals that we can very easily enforce and don't involve us having to land Great Britain. So this is kind of why we're declaring the way we are. I think we might offer an obligation to them. Try and get them in. Just a little bit extra juice. We get a defensive pact with them, that's kind of whatever. Looks like we are going to need some amount of, looks like a lot of Great Britain's over here. Establish colony in Kasai. Yeah, we'll have them cut off after this. At least up in the northern portion. And it'll just be them in the south. Oh yeah, they don't have anywhere near enough guys here. Looks like we're gonna get it. Hopefully we can hold everything together. We are keeping this 80 stack behind. I think we also just want to... No, we wanted to land on the capital here with the 83. Antonius. Let's actually just land with one of the smaller guys. This 33 maybe? Mathis with Mathis. We'll just push normally over here. We'll enforce pretty quick. We are also going to enforce relatively quick on Great Britain, hopefully by taking all this. And just full occupying it. Wow, so many fronts. That's a hot mess. Yeah, Belgium is, we want to get them in the customs union. We are also defending the capital. Looks like France and Great Britain want to fight over there. If France leaves us, though, I think actually we still can fight Great Britain pretty comfortably. So, we are giving Gabon treaty ports to France, which is why we cannot take all of Gabon. I see. That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense, actually. We are just cranking through over here. And even, maybe we should have asked for more war goals on Spain, actually. I mean, it's too late now, obviously, but retrospect. Well, we should have. Oh, we failed the naval invasion to Holland. We unlocked Steam Donkey. We're gonna turn that on. We're just going to put over here. That way we can kind of focus on this for a second. It's going to make all the labor cheaper. So even though it's not really too profitable right now, it's not super unprofitable. And will help make the labor cheaper everywhere. Oop, we're definitely going to put that on rails. And this on Steam Donkey. And now we will want to build a ton more coal. We've occupied the Netherlands, so we should enforce on them pretty quick here. Let's split these boils up. Have one come down here and start pushing this stuff. Industrial boom. Hell yeah, brother. Boosting clothing. Great Britain's not too happy with what's going on. I think we were going to land the 83 stack on Russia's capital so that they probably see their way out of this a little bit faster. So we'll go Antonius. Antonius is fighting right now. Okay, fair enough. Wish you could queue action, but sure. Is this Antonius? This is Antonius. We're going to let him take that out first. And now we're going to use him to land, hopefully. Here, Antonius. We're not going to try and land Great Britain. Don't think that's possible, but we do have everything that we need in order to enforce on them. What are we having a shortage of? Power. Don't think we've even researched electricity generation, so this is our subjects. We are pushing into Great Britain, though. I think we're going to move some of these 17 stacks over here in case that front splits. Because these 233s will be more than strong enough to finish that up in Holland. These guys are loyal. I wonder if they can use the obligation to get out of being a protectorate. I don't think they can, but maybe. Did not realize. Far from ideal here. We'll move one of these guys over. We are going to get wrecked over here, but this will... Yeah, that's not ideal. Did not realize. Missed it, unfortunately. Russia's out. Gonna try and land Castile then, with Matthias. Or that guy, actually. Antonius, I meant to send, but we'll send this guy over here. We have a 17 stack traveling somewhere. Let's go over there. Hopefully we'll be able to finish that up. I guess we should have gone for war reps on some people. We'll have a little bit of a hard time. What? Having some problems there, the US. So we subjugated the Netherlands. Hey-ya. Now we have a bunch of power that we need to start generating. We're gonna look where we have the most labor. West Java? Alright. And we'll just 51 it. We're forced on Spain. Put railways in. As well. And we will look and see. I think we want vulcanization, but we'll take a look. Pump jacks would also be decent for us. Yeah, let's go pump jacks. Kinda want the oil. We have oil available. Now we're just trying to force on them to conquer Congo in this. I think that we don't want to try and land them. This is my guess, because we'll just lose a bunch of troops trying to land. We do, after all, we hold all the war goals we need, and they... So we just need to let them decay. Now they're losing -2, and we're losing -1.6, so we will just need time. So we will not assign, we will not try and land them. And we will patrol the coast in the capital. We are already patrolling the coast there. Okay, cool. So we should be able to get this in. Thank God. Man, the AI, it's like relentless about trying to take your subjects away. RSOL is cranking up pretty good here. We're getting a ton of migration. Declare neutrality on this one. I mean, we would not have wanted... Long term, we don't actually really want to be rivaling Great Britain. Because we don't want them to stick their finger in our pie. But they've been sticking their finger in our pie anyways, so... Meh. We had force, and we pick up very nicely all this over here. So now that we have this across, what am I doing? I'm trying to put down this. Reset the PMs in the Congo. But now, if they get a native uprising, they'll just get absolutely crushed up here. We do manage to sneak out here in Hero, so they're gonna get kind of like most of this down here, but we're gonna get a lion's share of the Congo now. Especially if we fight Portugal, but this is probably unnecessary. We have shortage of electricity, yep, and then we have some unproductive trade routes. Let's get rid of them. Oh, it's just Great Britain stuff. And then keep importing coal, I think, or sorry, grain. And the general heuristic was pretty good to do. Can we get you in the customs union? Oh, we could just protectorate you straight up. Let's do that. This is the way. What? Okay, well, whatever. I don't know what that was about. I did want to see if we have insufficient tax capacity anymore. We don't, but we will add in Central Java some more of these. Try to get high up on economies of scale there. And we will probably increase institutions on the back of that. We would like to get to women's suffrage. We could try and go for it. We gotta do something like this, I think. Ah, this is a little bit more legitimate. And then let's go women's suffrage if we can. Do like us some feminists. And that uprising's done. Don't know why we couldn't protectorate these guys. We're gonna take a save, I guess. Because we feel like we have to. The way the AI's been treating us. And go after Jambi. I think this might actually even pull us over the infamy level that we kind of trying to avoid, but yeah, it does pull us over 25, but seeing as we expect massive amounts of people to join against us, we're also trying to eliminate as many of these tiny little subjects as possible, so this is why we're declaring, even though... And we do have to worry about stuff like Yaka launching an uprising. We'll put that over there. We get colonization complete. Try and make sure we're getting all the colonization we can. And we will decay below 25 here. I think we decayed below 25 before anyone else could join. We will let the trade unions handle everything. But we definitely need to... We're just going to 51 this bad boy, so this is 47. Put 4 at the front. We're going to find the back of the queue, and we're going to move the government admins to the front. So we were kind of keen on 51ing that anyways. And now we'll just have a big spike of excess bureaucracy at some point that's positive. No one's joining against us. This is fantastic. This is exactly what we want. And I know you got the plus 55, but I think you should just pack it in, maybe. I don't know, just a thought. They're not going to. We have so much incorporated pop, which is helping a lot on the colonization fronts. Now, once we get... We're going to improve relations with them, because we do... A big part of our plan is actually, we want kind of to get the full Netherlands back, so... I guess we could go Ireland too, because it was the Irish East Indies. Yeah, let's tighten safety standards. Now that we got the thing. We will get Jambi pretty quick. Then we have to go for Tador and Aish and this guy, and then we'll kind of have everyone. Or with Yaka breaks out. Now Great Britain will continue. I don't know how they're able to keep expanding, or like I think it's dumb that they can keep expanding, but if they get a native uprising, they get clapped back. So, yeah. I think it's going to be electricity. Ooh, it's not. Ooh, this is real bad then. No, no. We're gonna load a little bit back and see if we can try and keep Great Qing in the market. That's stupid. I wish there... You could probably set it up so there's like notifications. I really want it to be like a hyper alert if something's like close to breaking. Diplo thing. So let's improve relations. Start bankrolling them. Try and get this up higher. Are they already out of our customs union though? They are already out. Oh, damn. That sucks. Alright. Major, big sad. We'll try and get them back though. I mean, we're bankrolling them. Bankrolling them might not be the best way to go about things though, right now, actually. Because if they're cautious, they're cautious. It's not gonna, the bankroll's not gonna help. Maybe it's because we declared war on these guys. I don't know. Big sad. Yeah, it's an expensive ass bankroll, so. Tragic to see him leave the market. But we should be able to enforce here, and we're about to start finishing a lot of this electrical stuff. So, actually, have we finished some? We finished most of it. So now we need to create the demand, so we'll go electric sawmills as the first one. Put these on auto expand. And I think we will take a look and see about making coal cheaper, because coal being cheaper is always good. Trade agreement, sure, I guess, I don't know. We'll just come up off of women's suffrage again. We do want to pass it, it's not the end of the world if we don't though. Just come back to this. Much more legitimate government. We will see if we can reset the PMs there. We of course have to finish the fight over here. It's unfortunate they left us. If they were not cautious, we could maybe bankroll them and do this. It's sad. Oh well. We enforce on Yaka, so I think we're going to take a save, as per usual, and try and integrate more of our subjects that are causing us to have these, like, plus. So, Pontiac probably. I've never seen someone ask for Aish. Over here, Sulawesi, this types of stuff. We'll just try and get all the integrations on. But for now, I think we're going to call it an episode. This episode, we did manage to finally dominion the Netherlands, so we just have to wait 5 years. We can annex them. Then we kind of want to get Belgium into the mix too. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, we could do something positive with them, and then we couldn't, or like this type of thing. We want to protectorate them ideally, so we want to get them in customs union, protectorate them, this sort of thing, and then you know, get the Netherlands proper back, and move our capital over there, and then memes, and so that'll be the run. So maybe 2 more episodes, something like this. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. We dominion these boyos, and have a good one. Also, if you've been sitting an extended period of time, feel free to get up and get a glass of water, take a walk, this sort of thing. Good for your health, and have a good one.